Darren, this is Chris. I talked to you on the phone the other day and told you I would do an audit of your website. And here's your website. It's really a nice looking website. It's very well done. It has good visual appeal, looks nice and modern, so that's really nice. So first of all, what we do is we specialize in working with roofing companies to really get them to rank well on Google, so you can get more leads to help grow your business. So this is just a quick audit of your site, kind of will tell you some of the how and why behind Google. So if your goal is to grow your business, that's certainly worth considering because Google is the new phone book. And if someone is looking for a roofing company, they're going to be looking on Google. And if you're not ranking well, they're not going to find you. So first, let's look at where I did find you. Okay, this is what you call an incognito search. See this black bar at the top? If you search this way, then Google is not considering things that you've searched for previously. So this gives me a true picture of what your potential clients are seeing when they're looking for you. And this is a search for Salt Lake City roofing contractors. And there you are at almost the very bottom of page 3. And this is a search for just Salt Lake City roofing. And there you are. And it's page 4. So 90% of people don't go past 1. So if you're on page 3 or page 4, people are not finding you. So we can help you with that. So let's take a look at a couple of things. The first thing we're going to look at is content on your website. This is just a little test to see how many pages Google is seeing that are on your website. And this just kind of tells Google who knows what they're talking about, who is the bigger authority. So what you do is you go up to the address bar up here at the top in the corner, and you go to the very beginning of the address, and then you type in the word site, S-I-T-E, and put a colon, and hit enter. So you have 199 pages on there. That's really good. That's really good. So good for you. You've got a lot of good content on there, and that will really help you with your ranking in Google. Okay, let's just take a look at some of these other people. I just pulled up Salt Lake City roofing and just grabbed a couple on there. I haven't looked at them yet, so I don't know what it'll be, but let's just find out, shall we? Okay, so this is Whitaker Roofing, and site, and then colon, and they have 164. So you've got a little more than them, but this isn't the only thing that will tell Google where to rank you. It's just one of the things that Google considers. So let's take a look at this one. Site, colon, and they've got 67. Far West Roofing. So like I said, that's a good amount. That 200 that you've got is good. See, they've got 57. Aspen Roofing. And they've got 47. So you've got a good amount of content on there. So that's awesome that you have done that work and you've got that on there. That will really help you. Okay, and the next thing we're going to look at is the citations. All over the internet, there are directories that have a listing of your company name and address and phone number. And if those are all accurate, then Google has more trust in your website. So first, this is one of the searches that we use. And I don't totally trust these, but this just kind of gives me an idea. This is showing 55% correct, 29% incorrect, and 16% missing. See, there's some red checks, but there are also some green ones. See, this one says suite 5, this one says number 5. When you're talking about Google, it's a computer looking at it, and they see those as not being the same. So some of these are not there. So there's a little work that needs to be there. Some of them are there and good, which is awesome, but some of them are not. So there's still some work that needs to be done there. And this is Yext. It looks like you've got a power listing with Yext, which is great. They do 70, it's around 70 listings for you. So that's probably why you've got this many that are in the green right here, is because you've done that. But there are 350 listings out there, and Yext only does 70 of them. But we'll do all 350 for you. But that's good. That means that you've been working on it and you've been trying to improve your listing on Google. So good for you. That's awesome. The next thing we're going to look at is the metadata. This is like the title of your book or the title of your website. So when people look on Google or any other search engine. It's these blue and purple lines that people are looking at. That's your metadata. So this tells me exactly what Google's seeing. It says lifetime roofing, residential and commercial roofing contractor in Utah. That's pretty good. This should tell Google who you are, where you are, and what you do. And you've got 72 characters in there. And so we can look at that, maybe tweak it a little bit. I don't know, do you service all of Utah, or is it just the Wasatch Front? We might be able to tweak that a little bit and get you up according to the cities that you service, but we can play with that a little bit and see if we can improve that a little bit. These are your H1 and your H2 tags. This tells Google what the content on your website is all about. So your H1 heading, you've got two of them. You've got reliable roofing company in Utah and professional roofing services in Utah. This should really tie in with your metadata with this right here. So we need to fix that. This should say who you are, where you are, and what you do, and that's not what this is saying. It's got some of that in there, but we need to fix that. Your H2 headings, this tells Google what your content is all about. And this is where a good place to put a lot of good keywords. So you could put commercial roofing, residential roofing, roof repairs, new building roofing, things like that, that will help bring in those clicks on your website when people are searching for those things. So these are just a few things that need to be looked at, because none of these things by themselves are going to make a difference, but all of these little things add up to make a part. That's all a big package deal that you need to put everything in place in order to get up onto page 1 of Google. So these things are just a place to start getting you from page 3 or page 4 up to page 1, just to start advancing the ball down the field so that Google will rank you well. And then the phone will start to ring, you'll get more leads, and you'll get more business. So hopefully this was valuable to you. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be calling you in a day or so just to check with you and see if there's anything I can do for you. So thank you so much for your time today, and you have a great day.